February 28, 2016. Looks like the Democrats have a clean sweep of both parties, be it Trump and Chris Christie and Hillary Clinton. They've evidently monopolized the game of politics. We are on the verge of losing our civil rights. I think we should export our Bill of Rights or not do any trade with any country that doesn't delegate their citizens a good solid Bill of Rights and civil rights. All the rights that we have in the United States, and then some, because we don't even have any rights. We have to hide. We have to jump through hoops just to be able to be secure in our possessions. It's not right. There's so much to say about how the courts and the government is not working for the citizens and the geological location of the United States inhabitants over the rest of the world anymore. We're probably being nuked because of that Japan nuclear incident or that so-called earthquake. That's ridiculous. It was intentional. It's on purpose. We're being sold out as citizens of this side of the world. We're deemed the most expendable. We need to get off this route. We need to spread out. We need to show them that this is where we start. The game is out there. I mean, we got to stop allowing people to kill us off while we sit there passively. We need to stop allowing all the governments on each side of the aisles to sell out the individual citizens. And if you send a representative to Washington that is not willing to boycott all of the false leadership platforms, I mean, if you can't do anything as a senator, a congressman, or a governor, you need not to try to go any further in government. If you can't do nothing with the seat that you're given, you deserve not to go. I've given my representative and other representatives dozens of legislation that would have countered our individuality, would have secured our individuality last year before the courts made their ruling that we're not allowed to have a designation as a heterosexual and a heterosexual couple separate, that defines hetero. There is no definition. Okay, it's heterosexual couple. Before we got reduced from declaring ourselves as a married couple, now we're what? A heterosexual couple? We need to stop and put in, none of them are talking about installing a new security system and a authority system that is not based on case-by-case scenarios. You keep voting yourselves right to case-by-case scenarios. You start down in the town and the counties, you vote yourselves access to people's security in their possessions. The federal government doesn't come down and say you cannot enact a gun-free zone because that is against individual security in their possession. You cannot enact this law, that allows you to seize their property to make a highway. They do it every day in this community, and there is no community because there's a fucking piece of pavement over every inch of it. From all the little farms to the bigger farms, they're all being bulldozed under. Anybody who has community roots and a family are not securing your possessions. It's a bunch of garbage that the people's homes get stripped away so people can make money on top of money on top of money and exploit some other resource. It's not right that the people that were there before do not get to delegate what is to come of their land. Okay? I'm not talking. I mean, we got to stop eminent domain. Voting Trump is going to be such a broad use of eminent domain that they're going to use that wall as a backdrop for what they do 50, 60 years ago. Oh, you tried to cross the wall. We don't come over there and shoot you. We're not hunting you down like the Jews, but we do have to imprison you for trying to get to where the food is. We need to get rid of the black market that is overwhelmingly greater than any other economic entity in the world. And we can only do that with getting rid of prohibition. We need to get these substances cleaned up to a grade A standard versus letting a black market poison people and manipulate people, including our government entities. We need to wake up. We need to cure our system, not to a case by case, but one safe trade, transit, insurance, commerce, sales tax, appropriation, accountability, infrastructure, investment, incentive system that reinforces independent citizens over the conglomerate of the United States government. Thank you. Have a good day. David Aaron Grigg, 2016.